It's your boy Darius Charles, and y'all tuned in to another edition of Wild Wisdom Wednesdays. Hey, today I want to talk to you guys about what is the answer, right? Who is the answer? What is the answer? And the reason why I came out with that topic, so to speak, I was actually going through my Instagram page, and I was looking at some old posts that I posted in the past, and one of them struck me really, really hard. Take a look at it real quick. You see, so this post was about, in my opinion, one of the greatest that does not have a ring. The greatest without a ring. Mr. Allen Iverson. Guys, this post was something that dropped on me one day, but as I was reading it, I'm like, man, I need to talk about this. I really do. So, Allen Iverson, if some of you guys don't know who he is, man, he was one of the greatest point guards ever in the league, NBA, and his nickname was called The Answer, right? And, man, I just posted kind of like some of the things that I admired about him, such as him being so raw, the tattoos, just being small but being dominant at the same time, the braids. I mean, all this stuff about Allen Iverson as a kid that I truly, truly admired. And one thing about myself, is that like I said, I didn't play basketball. I wanted to play, don't get me wrong. I thought I was Allen Iverson. Like I said, I had the braids. Funny thing, I had braids and I have a bald head. It's kind of weird. But anyhow, I had the braids. I bought the finger band. I bought the arm band. And it was just, I really, really, really admired this guy. But as I got older, like I said, I ran across the Netflix documentary and I really dug into his story. And Mr. John Thompson, his mentor, took him in. He got in a fight at a bowling arena, and guy almost went to prison behind that. I mean, grew up basically in the hood. He had the bad influence, bad environment around him, but he was very, very talented, not only in basketball but also in football, and he had a lot of pro opportunities. But when that fight happened, Mr. Iverson almost went to prison and lost all his pro opportunities. So what I'm saying is that Mr. John Thompson, the head coach at Georgetown, he basically took an opportunity on vouching for Allen Iverson. And I say that because, quote unquote, he was a troublemaker, right? He was someone that's a lot of people didn't want to put their name behind, but John was willing to do so, and he was able to, in a sense, take this guy from the hood and give him an opportunity where he can be placed in front of many. And the Bible says your gift will make room for you, right? Your gift will make room for you. And that's one thing that I believe happened in Allen Iverson's life. But also, one other thing that stood out to me was that, and Paul talks about, every Paul needs a Timothy, and every Timothy needs a Paul, right? So I question this, and I titled this, who is the answer? Okay, obviously Allen Iverson was the answer, so to speak. That was his nickname. That was who the NBA called him. But I sit back and I realized that the answer probably was actually John Thompson. He's the answer to who changed the game, right? He's the one that went out on a leap of faith and mentor a guy that most people were scared to put their name behind. He was able to go after his heart. He was able to go out there and mentor a young man that he knew needs some guidance. And I know as he got in the NBA, I found out a little bit about him and Larry Brown. They had they butt heads a couple times due to the fact that Allen was a hard head, and it was hard for him to make adjustments and things like that. But I remember the Hall of Fame speech when Allen Iverson told George Thompson, he said, "Man, thank you for saving my life." And when I saw that dude, I'm like, I was like, I don't know, 26, 27 maybe. When I saw the documentary, I'm choking up. I'm like, man, it's big time, because the power of mentorship is critical. Okay, who's going to say thank you for saving my life to you when it's all said and done? Right? The power of mentorship, man, it's like, okay, who are you reaching out to? Who are you seeing potential in? Who are you giving your all? Who are you willing to risk your name behind to help save their lives? You see what I'm saying? So, again, who is the answer? Do y'all think it was Allen Iverson, or do y'all believe it was John Thompson? Okay? Man, that was just something I wanted to speak to you guys about, man. Every Wednesday I drop something called Wild Wisdom Wednesdays, and today I wanted to talk about the one and only, the best without a ring, Allen Iverson, the answer, and Mr. John Thompson. Right? It's all about mentorship. It's all about pouring into others. It's all about believing others. It's all about going out there and helping someone else get their shot, get their opportunity. So hey guys, if you thought this was beneficial, if you know anyone that's a basketball head, that's NBA head, that loves Allen Iverson, send this to them. Copy and paste and send it to them, and give me your feedback. Leave a comment below. Share this message as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And guys, my name is Darius Charles, and you have just witnessed another episode of Wild Wisdom.